You know, when two ratios are given, when two ratios are given, for example, let us number 6, do number 6, okay, or not 6, I would do better 7, not even 6, 6 had already been done, so it's better I would do start with number 7, okay. The ratio of length and width of a school ground, okay, so length is to width is given. Length is to width is of a school ground is given as 5:2. Is given as 5:2. Now, length can be 50 and width can be 20. Length can be 50 and your width can be 20. That will give you 5/2. Length can be 500 also and width can be 200. That will also give you 5/2. Or length can be 10 and width can be 4. This will also give you 5/2. This means we are not sure as to what factor, common factor it has. What common factor it has. Okay? Because until and unless you when you remove the common factor, only then you get the ratio. Clear? So we are not sure what the common factor is. Okay. So in this case, what are we going to do? When length and width is given as 5:2, then we say that let x be the common factor. Let x be the common factor. Common factor. Now, when x becomes the common factor, then your length becomes 5x. Your length becomes 5x and your breadth becomes 2x. Clear? Length becomes 5x. As soon as you multiply both of them by a value, you can say a factor x, then this becomes the value. Previously 5:2 was the ratio. After multiplying it becomes the value. Tick. So the ratio of length and width is 5:2. I have multiplied both of them by x and got the value of length as 5x and breadth has 2x. Find the length if the width is 40 meter. So according to the question, they are saying that the breadth is equal to how much? 40 meters. So breadth was how much? 2x. 2x is equal to 40, x will be equal to 20. Once you find the value of x, put it in length. So length will be equal to how much, my dear? Length will be equal to 5x. So 5x means what? 5 into x. 5 into x means 5. What? 5 times 20 is equal to how much? Is equal to 100 meters. 100 meters. Do not write the value of x in meters because x is just a factor. Come on, let's finish 8 also. You know, the ratio, now I hope you have understood that whenever the ratio of sale of x on Sunday to the whole week, Sunday is to whole week, okay, whole week is given as 2:9. So when the ratio is given as 2:9, then if you multiply it by a factor x, it means that the total sale on Sunday was 2x and total sale of the whole week was 9x. I hope you have understood this. Just by multiplying x into both these ratios, you get a value of total sale on Sunday and total sale of the whole week. Previously it was given a ratio of Sundays to whole week. Now you got a value. If the total value of the sale of x in the same week was 360, so according to the question, what are they saying? That total sale okay, of week is equal to 360. Total sale of the week was how much? 12th cell of week was 9x. So 9x is equal to 360. So what will be the value of x? So the value of x will be equal to 360 by 9 is equal to how much? 40. And once you got the value of x, can't you find the value of sale on Sunday? So sale on Sunday how much? So your Sunday, Roj khai ande, Sunday is equal to how much? Sunday is equal to 2x. 2 times 40 is equal to 80. Oh my god. So 80x. Okay, 80x on Sunday, and in the whole week you can say it was 360. Okay, shall we move on? We have only 5 minutes left. So sad. Okay, however, okay, let us see. The ratio of copper and zinc is 9:8. So I hope you can do it. In 5 minutes we can solve so many of them. So ratio of copper is to zinc. So my dear, copper is to zinc. They have given you how much? 9:8. 9:8. Now, if I take a factor x in both of them, then in that case my whole copper will be 9x and my zinc will be 8x. Simple. And what are they saying? If the weight of zinc is 9.6, according to the question, zinc is equal to that is 8x is equal to 9.9 how much? 9.6. So we'll find the weight of the copper. So let us first find the value of x. No, 9.6 divided by 8. 8 how many times? 1 times, 2 times, 1.2. You got the value of x as 1.2. Therefore, copper will be how much? Copper will be 9. Okay, copper will be how much? Your copper will be 9 times x equal to 9 times 1.2. 9 times 1.2 means how much? 9 times 1.2 is equal to 10.8. Yes, 10.8. 10.8 what? They have not given you. Yes, they have given you in kg. So the value should be in kg only. Okay, the value should be in kg only. Okay, come on. Moving on to how much? Moving on to number 10. The ratio of number of girls is to boys is 2:5. Actually, number 10. Okay, not number 10. In number 10, what we have? They have the ratio of girls is to boys 2:5. So girls is to boys is 2:5. This means if you take a factor x common, so the girls will be equal to 2x and your boys will be equal to 5x. Okay, now have a look. What are they saying? They are saying that if the number of boys is 225, according to the question, boys is equal to 2 to 5. Boys is how much? Boys is 5x. 5x is equal to 2 to 5. So can't you find the value of 5, my dear? 5 4 times 20, 5 5 is 25, 45. X is equal to 45. So find the number of girls. So girls will be equal to how much? Will be equal to 2 times x, which will be equal to 2 times 45 is equal to 90. I hope you can do the remaining number 11 also. Thank you. However, I am sure that again you will face a little kind of problem. Okay, in number 11. So in number 11, what are they saying? Do you know? Out of every 5 student passes, 1 out of every 5 student passes. Okay, 1 out of every 5 student passes. Okay, so out of every 5 student, 1 student passes. Try to understand this. This means out of every 5 means total is 5. Means out of total 5 students, total 5 students. Okay, how much passes? Passes is equal to 1. So how much fails? So fails is equal to 4. This means the ratio of passes is to failures. Ratio of passes is to failures is equal to 1 is to 4. See, so many children who passed are, you can say, are less, while failures are more. Okay. However, this doesn't happen with us. There are so many who passes. Come on. Now, ratio of passes is to failures is given 1 is to 4. So when you will multiply this by x, what will you get? You will get the number of passes is equal to x and number of failures is equal to 4x. So this is the total number of passes and total number of failures. Okay. What are they saying? If there are 225 students in all, so if total students, so total students is equal to 225. Okay. Total student is equal to 225 and total student is what? Total student is both passes plus failures. Passes plus failures. This means x plus 4x. X plus 4x is equal to 225, or 5x is equal to 225. So x will be equal to 225 by 5. So 5 how many times? 5, 4 times 20, 5 5s are 25. So the value of x is equal to 45. Now what is x? What is x? X is the total number of students who passed. So the total number of students who passed is equal to x. Therefore your answer is total passed children is equal to 45. I hope you got this. It's important. Therefore, do not be in a hurry to solve these sums. And number 12, you can do it yourself. So, thank you.